Lamar in the gun. There's the snap. He throws a pass for the end zone. Intercepted! Joey Porter Jr. took it away from the Baltimore receiver.
How about that? You got Ghosts of Steelers. Great pass.
Joey, how long ago does it feel that you were at St. Vincent College, training camp, and going against George Pickens every day?
It feels like it was actually pretty fast. It's like a blink. Just so much has happened in the past couple months. It's just like crazy.
Did you learn anything about yourself?
I learned I could do this. Like, you know, you always have second guesses when you're coming into the league just because you never know how it's going to go. But throughout the season, I really figured out, like, I told myself, yeah, I could do this sport. Like, I fell in love with the sport at a young age, and I feel like I could continue to do it at this age.
Joey Porter Jr. made sure that was not a touchdown.
After you were drafted by the Steelers, being snubbed from the first round, you said that it was all worth it, the waiting, the process. Is that the same feeling you have waiting to be a starter?
Definitely, you know, just as a rookie, and you feel like you got a lot to prove, you always want to get out there just to show the teammates that you're ready, that you have arrived and everything like that. And I just put my head down and went to work every day and never got lackadaisical because you never know when your name's going to get called. Like, when my name got called, I didn't even expect it to get called, but I was already so ready and prepared, it didn't really make a difference.
You know how it is. We did it right. We did it right.
Everything was perfect about it.
Did it right.
The whole grok,
The whole thing.
When you hear people say, oh, the Steelers snuck in the playoffs, what do you say to that?
We in the playoffs. Like, I don't care how we got in, we're in the playoffs, and that's all that matters. You know, it's an even playing field when you get to that point, in my eyes. So we're all excited we got in, and we're just going to go to work.
Cam was talking about on his podcast that the off-the-couch guys, they deserve the credit. That's kind of what Coach T has started calling them. But he said also credit to Aaron Curry and your position coach, Grady Brown. What have you learned from him in your short time here with him?
Man, just consistency. That's the main thing we always strive for. That's the thing that makes the good ones great. And he really preached that to me when I walked in the building. He told me the things that I needed to work on and what I need to get better at, and we've just been working at those things every day, and we're pretty proud of what it looked like so far.
What kind of coach is he?
He always told us he was a math teacher, so he feel like he coaches like a math teacher. So
Okay.
he really hands-on. He's really direct in what he say, and you're gonna feel his presence in the room, definitely.
I ain't too busy today ever. You need me, holler at me. I can multitask.
What is the back and forth like between you and Coach Tomlin when you say, all right, the opposing team, I want their #1 wide receiver?
He was like, is that even a question? Like, at this point, he was like, that's not even a question. You already know what the assignment is. And the first time was Hopkins, and he was like, yeah, I gotta sleep on that. Like, I'll come back to you tomorrow and everything like that. And luckily, he gave me that heads up and that nod. So we just have that good relationship where he knows what I want, I know what he wants, and we're just gonna keep working.
What did he tell you about Stefon Diggs?
He's a savvy vet, you know, he's a great route runner. He's been in the league for a long time and been doing great things. Things that I already knew, just being a fan of the game, watching how Stefon's been playing throughout the years, you kind of get those things. So I'm really excited, you know, it's another guy on the list that I get to go against and put him on the list. That's what I usually say, so it's gonna be a fun matchup.
Do you pay attention to that now, maybe like as a whole, just the different guys that you've had to face?
Definitely, I definitely look at the list and stack them like how I did against them, where
Okay.
I ranked them in my head and stuff like that. So I definitely think Diggs is up there in that list, like with
course.
Devontae Adams and all those dudes, definitely. So it's really gonna be one of those top tier performances for me that I need, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great matchup.
What's the biggest thing that this defense is gonna have to do this week?
Just communicate and run to the ball. I feel like that's the main thing that you got to do to be a great defense. And if we bring that to any type of game, we're going to be in good position. If we just communicate and run to the ball, all hands to the ball, I don't see nobody beating us.
From a secondary perspective, what would it mean to have Mika Fitzpatrick back in the lineup?
I mean, it means a lot, you know, to have Mink back. He's an all-pro type of safety. He makes great plays. Just to have him back as a leader, as a general on the field, put us everybody in the right position. It's definitely great around these times. It's definitely in the playoffs, so we're all excited to have Mink back.
When you were honored with the Joe Green Great Performance Award for the Team Rookie of the Year, you said, hey, my dad didn't win this. I'm going to have to tell him about it. What did he say when he found out?
He told me he already knew about it, which kind of bummed me out. I was kind of mad.
Who leaked it?
I don't even know. He told me somebody leaked it and told him. I'm like, how they tell you before me? So that kind of ruined it. But he was still happy for me and congratulated me like he always do. So it was a good little thing.
Do you sit back at all and just think, okay, I've gone through training camp, preseason, playing in the NFL, making starts, postseason, and kind of take in this experience that some people don't always get to enjoy making it this far?
Yeah, it's a good problem to have. That my dad liked to say, you know, your body's tired, you're drained and everything, but like you said, not everybody will be able to be in this position or able to see this position, so you kind of can't take it for granted. And I'm more excited than anything. My rookie year, I'm in the playoffs. I'm going against a great opponent next to me that's really going to put my game to the test. So, I mean, I can't really complain about this whole situation, really.
All right, thanks, Joey.
Thank you.